Alright, we should be starting. See the stream go live. Alright. Stream is live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the IGL podcast. Once again, we're back again. Alright, this is the Sleepy Major 4 podcast, not a real LAN podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Reaper's here. I love to see his beautiful face. I love to see his beautiful fucking face.
You look rather tan though with the sun.
I could kiss it.
I was just eating. Sorry, boys.
Yeah, you're right, bro. Right, it's good to hear your voice. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a couple of days. It's actually good to come together, to see each other, look at each other's faces. Cookie, what the fuck is with the sunglasses?
So, are we just going to jump straight into that? Because I'll explain it. So, Pigumps. I did all right. Out of the 10 games, I got 8 right. 3, I may have picked. No, 4 I picked absolutely perfect out of the 8 games I picked right. 3 of them being the double points. I picked every single fucking double points match perfect. Hence the Sunnies.
What we were talking about last week?
I come up clutch when I need to. That includes a Game 5 Legion Ultra with Legion winning.
Did you pick around 11 though?
I can't remember. I don't think I did.
I think
I said Legion to go just blow out in the last one.
How'd you go this week?
Outside of that, 3-0 Gorillas picked it perfectly. I gave Rocker a little bit less credit than they deserved. A little bit too much credit to FaZe. That actually went in Game 5. It was a decent game up until the Game 5.
Yeah.
Subliners Ravens. I probably have the Ravens a little bit too much credit. I did go for a little bit of a random pick. I thought Legion would get a little bit big-headed after the win against Ultra and picked Florida to win. Legion ended up coming out on that one 3-1. Also, Florida, you really don't know what fucking Florida team's going to turn up. Picked Texas Breach, absolutely perfect 3-1 again. I gave FaZe way too much fucking credit for the Surge FaZe game. That was the absolute fucking whitewash. I don't think any of us predicted a 3-0 for that.
No, fucking no way, yeah.
I gave Brewers a little bit too much credit. They almost did clutch up on one of the maps, but Surge just beat them out 3-0. Thieves Rocker 3-0, that one was a pretty obvious one. And I picked Breach to beat Subliners, but Subliners showed up and 3-0'd Breach.
Not gonna lie, I was a bit nervous after FaZe got almost the shit kicked out of them by Rocker. Going into that Thieves Rocker game, got that perfect score though, so I think everybody got that perfect score, let's be really honest.
Oh, it's so bright now.
Reaper, how'd you do this week, bro? Everyone's above me now, I can't even talk shit.
Actually, not too bad.
I feel like this was,
Picked 8 out of the 10 games.
8, yeah, true.
My problem was just I gave credit too much to certain teams and just didn't get the scores exactly right. But yeah, I didn't do too bad. I think I was left on 70 points for the week.
Yeah,
so far you're on 70.
I'm still disappointed.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy with how they went.
Both my double point games. Sorry, there's 3 double point games this week, right? 2 of the double point games I fumbled. I fumbled the fucking bag. That's why I got no fucking points this week.
You should have 21 with that though.
That's I went for the spicy take, the old Boston going over Optic though. That was a spicy take. Maybe I'll give him too much credit to Boston. Maybe I just want to see them perform or something, bro. I don't know. What do we got here? Any surprises? That FaZe Rocker game was a fucking shock. Let's be real, that was a fucking shock. Could not believe. I'm not gonna lie, I got in late that day. Turned on the old computer, jumped on this fucking round 10 Rocker FaZe game 5. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
I think the other big one for me was Legion beating Ultra. I know Ultra's having a bit of a shitty stage and Legion's having a good stage, but I mean, you look at the rosters on both teams, you think Ultra should wipe the floor with them. And Surge absolutely fucking demolitioning FaZe. I think they called it the DoorDash or something. DoorDash challenge. Which is like 30 minutes the time you order your DoorDash to the time it gets you got to win the series.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Pred was waiting for that Chick-fil-A to come through, bro. Chipotle, sorry. So they all eat Chipotle, yeah. What was a big surprise for you this week, Reed?
Yeah, I think this week there was only really one surprise. We can all pretty much say. Actually two, I would say.
Yep.
I didn't. The two ones were for me, Rocker versus FaZe and Legion versus Ultra.
Yeah.
There is a few bits to talk about, especially FaZe and Ultra coming into this major, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to those in a bit. We can
It's
kind of
weird.
deep dive a little bit.
Like I don't think any of us we thought it could happen. Like Toronto going 1-4. Especially that first weekend. I know we talked about it, but I don't think any of us actually thought that would happen. Especially them losing to Legion. I mean, Legion are looking really nice.
Yeah, well, you look at who they've lost to. They've lost to Breach, Ultra, Surge, Legion. They beat Florida, and then they lost to FaZe. They did have a tough stage, to be fair. Like, when you look at the final standings, I think they versed 3 of the top 5 teams.
Yeah.
So, like, they had a fucking difficult stage. But in saying that, they just won the last major. They're top team. They should be able to beat anybody they come up against.
Yeah.
And a couple of the losses were pretty, like, not even really close, sort of thing. Like, 3 of them they lost game 5, but I know the game 5 against, I think it was Surge, it was like 6-1 or something. Absolute smoke fest in that game 5. The Breach one, I think, was round 10 or round 11. And there was another one that was like round 10, round 11 as well. But there was a couple that they just got blown down in for the game 5.
It's nuts to see a team that was so dominant at the last major just fall off a cliff so hard.
Happens a lot.
I know, but it goes to Tim. In my opinion, it goes to show this game, and obviously rookies coming up as well. You know, Scrappy and Pixie. They've obviously they thought they think they're the best. They're slacking off a little bit. So someone like
we know one of them does.
Yeah, it seems Scrappy might. Well, it seems like what Standy said about Scrappy might be true to some way, in some way, shape, or form. Not taking S&D properly.
I mean, seriously. What? New York won the first major. Ended up getting. They got top 12 major 3 and top 6 major 2.
Yeah,
I think. FaZe won. FaZe have been the only ones that have won a major that have been consistent after they've won.
Man, you can.
Even though they're dipping now as well.
Consistent. They're not. I feel like they're not FaZe, bro. Honestly,
Oh no.
They might be the top of the standings. They might be. I don't fucking know anymore. But they just don't feel like FaZe.
I'm pretty sure Ultra's still topping it.
I think it's pretty close between FaZe, Optic, and Ultra.
They just don't feel like FaZe, man. Watching them, they just don't feel like FaZe. You know, like the.
They don't have the ego. Like, you looked at them in Cold War and even early Vanguard. Everything they did with a fucking ego, and that's why I think everybody started to dislike them a little bit. Was because of the ego.
FaZe is topping it at 255. Ultra's at 225, and Optics at 220.
So there's a bit of a gap.
So there's 30 points in it.
Yeah.
But I think this major, it's going to change.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the bracket.
So,
so we've talked about game upsets. What do you think was your biggest shocks? Biggest surprise of the week? Positively. What's your biggest? Who are your favorite teams this week, man? Who were you surprised to see come out so hard? Yeah, of course. Legion. Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
all day, every day. I've kind of got on the Legion bandwagon.
You're on the Legion.
Your jerseys look fire.
I kind of want them to hit that fucking top 8.
Yeah,
and they're
top 8 now, aren't they?
And they're 8th only on map win and loss ratio.
Reap wants them to clear though. He wants them to be fucking clear.
I want them to do well in this major. Especially this last this actual major. I kind of gone for a fucking bit on the bandwagon. I know you hate TJ, but I want it for Clay.
Are you a fucking TJ fan?
No, I want it for Clay.
Okay. I thought you were an imposter, bro. I thought you were an imposter real quick.
Clay and Standy as well. The fact that Standy got dropped.
No, hear me out.
Yeah, go for it.
An old school COD boy, and seeing
100%.
Clay as the last standing man.
Yeah.
If he does go next year, I want him to see him in the champs this year because I reckon he will bring the fire.
If Legion get the champs, they're a serious dark horse.
Yeah.
I want Legion to get there. So yeah, I might be. I'm an Optic fanboy, but close to my heart right now as well is Legion.
Do you think Clay goes to
100%
Optic?
fair.
If he finishes his career next year, do you think he goes to Optic?
Nah, but
100%?
I'll get into
Hey.
some Optic stuff later because I want to ask you.
Hear me out about Clay though, right? Who's doing shit on FaZe currently? Slasher, who used to play for FaZe way back in the day. Clay had a little bit of a go on FaZe.
Turns out Embos did. You talking about Embos? He was on FaZe one time.
I didn't actually know that. No, but Clay, if Slasher gets dropped, especially the fact that the Tiny Terrors were both on United with Clay,
I reckon.
could you see Clay going to FaZe at the end of the year?
Yes, but I'm also with Reaper. I like Attach. I like Attach to FaZe.
Attach will go back to FaZe, I think.
Why can't Arcides? Why can't FaZe go, well, that was an experiment we tried. Alec, we actually miss you a lot, and I appreciate it.
And there's too much animosity now between the players. I know Beezy had to go at Alec as well. Alec was having to go at Beezy. They're not going to gel again.
I mean, they've been playing. I've seen Alec play 8s with the BZ a little bit.
I personally think...
But 8 is very different to teaming, to be fair, as well.
My pick would be attached to FaZe. If they don't get a chip.
What stops FaZe blowing it up, then? What stops FaZe?
Fuck, you won't get rid of the three.
Why not?
Those three, you wouldn't want to get rid of those three.
Of course
those
you wouldn't.
three, their ceilings are so fucking high.
What if they don't want to play with each other after this year?
Yeah, unless there's like some animosity between the three of them, which the only one I think there would be any animosity between would be Cell and the Tiny Terrors. I can't see them blowing the three of them up. If they do, they'd probably keep the SMG duo and drop Cell and
I just don't know what stops.
I personally see this in FaZe's books next year. I think that Cell stays. I believe that the Tiny Terrors... Sorry. I believe Cell might leave.
Okay.
Hear me out. I feel like Cell might leave. The Tiny Terrors stay. Simp goes to more of a flex role. Attach comes in as the main AR. And they get pred. Because right now, and I'll deep dive into it a little bit more, but right now in my books, the Optic boys, that duo that they've got, you can't change it. At this current stage, it's scary. And I'll go into a bit more because I actually got some.
Do we want to wait till we get to that segment though? We'll just go through our like positives for the week and then we can get onto it.
Yeah, but shout out to Paris. They've been looking really good. Standy, Temp, and Clayster. I keep saying Paris. I've literally been doing it all year. They've been Las Vegas all year, and I've been doing it all fucking year. The Legion, the three of the players on the Legion look incredible. They still need one more fucking change. They won't fucking do it. Why? Why?
He's good on his knees.
He must be the best on his knees, bro. Okay. Bro, they are one change away from greatness. I'm telling you right now. I don't know who they get. I could throw a suggestion out there. Yeah, go.
So, when a certain Aussie joined the league, who did he play and do a lot of content with? There's two people. One's a former player, one's a current player. Donny Temp and Zuma.
Okay.
Right? There is already chemistry between Donny Temp and Pred. And you put Pred, Standy, Temp, and Clay in a team? That's pretty nasty.
Pred
you put Pred in any fucking team, it's pretty nasty.
As much as that's a dream team, Pred's never going to Paris.
I never say that happen.
Did it again. Did it again.
I know. But if they were to make a change to improve them, that would probably be arguably the best. But I'll just finish off in regards to the teams that I was impressed with. I'll say two. Obviously, the Legion. They went 2-0 this week. Upset Ultra. Took it to Mutineers pretty convincingly. I do want to give a little bit of shout out to Surge. They did 3-0 phase, absolutely fucking wipe them off the face of the earth. They've gained a really good momentum going into winners round 1 for Major 4, who they do verse phase again.
A lot of double matchups, hey. We're seeing a lot of quick matches we've just seen going back into the major, hey.
Yeah, that's why winners round 1 is spicy because of it.
And no crowd's going to be there. 2
of the games were played in this last weekend.
Yeah, and we're playing a fake LAN.
Can we give a little shout out to Kremp, though?
Yeah.
From Boston?
Yes. Yeah, he played phenomenally this weekend.
As a new boy into the league, it feels like he's already been in the league for months. Yep. He's already adapted to the league.
That play he did on LSilo control against Optic, where he basically solo kept him off that B point, phenomenal.
Yeah, he's a smart player, man.
A small shout out, but he's been probably Boston's, in my opinion, Boston's better player.
For sure over last weekend, yeah.
Him and Wake have been turning up.
Wake has been turning, bro. Wake has been turning the fuck up, bro. Yeah. It's good to say. Reaper, bro, that's a good shout. That's a good fucking shout right there, bro. Dude, watching, I want to see Boston succeed, man. I don't know what, I think it's just the brand and the team. I fucking like it. And I think
they got an Aussie GM.
That might have something to do with it. I always forget that, but then I remember after it, so maybe it's like subconsciously. That's why I like Boston.
Yeah.
But like
the branding's dope. That fucking last they brought out was dope.
And I don't hate the players. I think Wake might be a bit of a cheese player, but you know,
he's good.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's been playing since fucking Ghost, man. He's a good player.
Yeah.
That's a good call. That's a good shout for Boston, bro. Yeah. They haven't had the best week, but as soon as Beans is performing again, bro, they're going to be unstoppable, in my opinion.
Yeah,
bro.
once Nero kind of because you got to remember, Vivid is such a different style SMG to what Kremp is. Nero's always had, well, since being on Breach anyway, Vivid in front of him who opens up a lot of the space on the map for him because he was so aggressive and so just in your face, consistently taking gunfights. So Nero was able to play a little bit more around and kind of, he had that space to move a little bit. But now with Kremp, who's not as aggressive as Vivid, he's got to just get into the hang of just a little bit more. He doesn't have as much space like Kremp would have created as what Vivid would have. So once Nero gets the hang of that as well, he'll be back frying, dropping 1.5s on maps.
Yeah, I just hope it happens before the end of this year because I did talk, I think, last major about hoping I don't see Boston being a flash in the pan. Hoping Beans can perform more, and I don't think we've seen quite that level of performance that he had the last major, this major. So,
major 5, I reckon they'll be a finalist at the very least.
Yeah,
if
100%,
not win.
100%. I think my biggest surprise this week was like you already mentioned Seattle. I was going to say Seattle, but you already mentioned it. So I won't go over it again. There's no need to point. Like, they're so hot and cold. It's so hard to, like... They've had a good stage, right? They've had a good last couple of games before they go into the major. Granted, they had a back-to-back fucking games. One was against FaZe, which was massive, that 3-0. One was against LAG, which just... They look like the biggest choke artists right now. It doesn't look like Arcity's even taking it fucking seriously, to be honest.
Yeah, they're losing 3-0 and they're just laughing in the webcams.
But the fact that, I don't know if this is a testament, this is the thing I wanted to bring up, I don't know if this is a testament to how bad FaZe is going right now, or the the Rocker still has it, and they just need to put it together. But that game, they took fucking FaZe to a round 11, and for Rocker, I don't think any of us expected to see that, you know. Sure, they can beat fucking Florida, they can beat LAG, that's fine, they can do it in LAN, they could probably do it on fucking line as well, right? But, like, for them to take FaZe all the fucking way to a game 5, round 11, they lost, right? They choked hard, right? I didn't think they expected to be there.
FaZe were flat. Like, they were flat. They didn't play well at all.
A Beezy on Hydro, 38 and 12?
Yeah, no, but the rest of the team's playing flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Abezi's best player in that team by far this year.
Yeah, so this is where I want to bring it.
Cell's got the numbers in that, but Abezi's been the most impactful in that team by a fucking country mile.
Yeah.
That kid needs some help.
So this is where I wanted to bring it, because I just wanted to start off the next one. The teams of the week that, like you're like, what the fuck is going on with these teams, right? We've already touched on a couple, but I don't think we've talked about FaZe nearly enough, honestly. We it's fuck FaZe on this podcast, always, right? First and foremost, but they're dropping the fucking bag right now, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there.
I say it's fuck FaZe, but we almost start feeling bad when they're getting fucking dumpstered as hard as they are.
They should never have been 3-0'd by Seattle. There's no fucking way, and they should never been taken to a round 11 game 5 by fucking Rocker. Like,
Yeah.
I think it just goes to show the differences of skill right now between these teams, where you see them getting pushed to the limits by Rocker, right, and then you see the Thieves just sweep them, right, and that is another testament. You've seen what Optic did to Thieves last week, right? Like how much of a skill gap is in between these teams right now, between FaZe, Thieves, and Optic?
I don't think it's a skill gap. I think it's randomness.
Yeah, you think it's randomness?
A little bit, yeah.
I've been preaching, Cookie. This is what I've been preaching. I'm with you.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of what's the word? It's not a well cogged machine in FaZe right now. Like Slash has been performing absolutely horrible. He's come out recently and said he's been sick the last week, but that doesn't stop anything from the past couple of weeks prior to that. They just aren't gelling. The Tiny Terrors aren't playing off each other the way they used to. And Phil is just kind of going about doing his own thing. It almost looks like he's stat padding. He's waiting till everybody's dead before he's even really going in and challenging everything. Which, okay, yeah, he's an AI, he's supposed to be in the back a bit, but you're still supposed to help your fucking team out.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
It feels like before Major 2 phase we're seeing again, bro, but worse.
No, unfortunately, they came out in one Major 2.
Yeah, Rape, I'm hearing you.
FaZe, you actually, Cookie, you said it perfectly before. Consistency. We're all going, wow, what the fuck's going with FaZe? Because they're not playing consistent. They've dropped the ball a little bit, but the scary thing about it is they can pick up that ball as fast as they have dropped it. And that's
100%.
Even though we say we're fuck FaZe, but they can pick up the ball this major, even though they've gone 3-2, and still be in that top 2 position.
I don't think any of us have taken FaZe out of the potential to win this major category at this stage. Is anyone, you know what I mean? Like, it's not... Have you taken them out of contention to win this major?
Solely due to the bracket?
No.
Yes.
No, they can beat anyone on any day, bro.
One they can go on a massive losing
They got
run.
mental blocks against a couple of teams, is all I'm going to say.
Or they can still pull it out of the hat and still go on a
Bro,
massive
I'm looking at
losing
this
run.
bracket right now. Right now, bro, okay? I'm like seeing Optic's side of the bracket. I'm like so pissed off that Reaper. I'm so pissed off Optic has to be on that side of the bracket. This is such a winnable side of the bracket right now for them, bro, okay? I'm on this side. I've got to, if we're going to beat Rocker, okay? We got to verse fucking Seattle or FaZe, bro. Like, I'm shitting myself. You know what I mean? Because those teams can turn up any day of the week, bro, okay? Like, I'm hoping we get to verse Seattle.
In saying that, you're on Optic's side of the bracket. If whoever loses out of Optic Breach, do you see who they play first?
Oh, Toronto.
Yeah. So, like, any team could get fucking double-ended straight off they get go out of those two.
Yeah, true.
So, although they've got the easier, probably winners bracket run, their lowest bracket run is, I'd say, arguably harder. Because on the bottom side, so on our side, like Thieves Surge side, it's the bottom, arguably the 3 worst teams in the league, which is Ravens, and then I think Florida's on the top one to be Ravens, Rocker, and then they'd verse loser of, I think it's New York and Legion.
What are you going to say, Rip?
Or something like that.
Yeah, one of the 3 teams that have been making the top 6 for the last couple majors are going to be out of it straight off the rip. Double-ended. And that will be either Optic, Breach, or, like you said, what's it called?
Toronto.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's fucking crazy major, this one, like, because Breach, I think, sitting 7th or 6th on the ladder. Optic is 3rd, you said?
Yeah.
And Ultra is 2nd, so one of those teams are going out top 12. No matter what, one of them teams is going out.
Yep. Yeah, 100%.
Crazy.
No, it's nuts. It's nuts. Any other teams
last thing on FaZe really is, I think that also goes to show of, or as you mentioned, although on this podcast, fuck FaZe, us saying this after this slight little bump in the road for them goes to show how highly we put them in expectation-wise because of the skill level.
Mate,
but I think there's definitely something going on behind the scenes a little bit. They're not, the way they're playing isn't the way they normally play. There's no gel in between the teams, the players. Sorry.
Yeah, my thoughts are. I was
I
thinking.
reckons, missus.
Hello.
Hello.
My thoughts.
What a fucking kept a straight face.
Trying to keep my brain. Sorry, Cookie, you fucking me. Oh,
I
wait. So, my thought was the other day, right? Crowder was like, it seemed like at the start of the year that Crowder wasn't going to coach them this year. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that is true. That was very odd because he didn't deny it.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some contract stuff behind the scenes that they were trying to figure out before everything, but there's no denying or accepting he was going to be with them or not.
I don't honestly, bro. I don't think you can ever say anything bad about Crowder. Right? I think he's a great coach, probably one of the best coaches we've ever seen in the CDL and CWO for that matter. What he did for the 100 Thieves team was incredible as well. So,
yeah.
But do you think that's
like you look
think
at,
about it, right? Think about it this, right? Crowder for the last 4 years has either come first or second at majors.
Yeah.
At Worlds.
Maybe he's not
Worlds.
the best coach to pull them out of this slump because he's not used to it. It's something that's kind of new territory for him.
Or just does he not give a fuck anymore? Does he not care? Like, this is all speculation. I have nothing to back this up whatsoever.
He's doing big things on the content grind.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that might play a part of it. I just think, even you look at the the 2 Tiny Terrors in Cell. I mean, you could almost say the 3 Tiny Terrors because Cell's not exactly the fucking tallest one in the books, is he? Outside of really Slash being on LAG and then Cell being on the FaZe team in Black Ops 4, which wasn't exactly the greatest team, let's be honest here.
All right.
It was all right. They've never really been in this situation where they're in a slump sort of thing. It's new territory for a lot of them. Because you look at Celium and Abizi came straight in United. Fucking winning champs right off the get-go, don't they?
Don't remind me, Cookie!
Sorry. They had a little bit of a dip in Modern Warfare 2019 after they dominated the first part of the season. They got second at Worlds. Worlds. And then Cold War, they absolutely fucking dominated the entire season. No one came close to them. Besides the Ultra full reverse sweep.
Yep.
And then you look at Vanguard, they were consistent second the entire fucking year. Didn't drop out a second. Where this year they've finished that.
Oh, no, they won
time. Oh, sorry. Okay, one. What, the Pro-Am?
No, they were top 4, like, Major 4, I'm going to say. Major 3, maybe.
Okay, one of them. And then this year they've gotten... Okay, they got... They didn't make the final the first major. They won the second major. They got third, fourth at the last major. So, look, they're still doing good, don't get me wrong. But then this stage is hit, and they've gone 2 and 3. They're losing to teams they probably shouldn't, or they're getting smoked by teams that definitely shouldn't be smoking them anyway. They're almost I mean, we don't know. They might hit major 4 and they come out and win fucking everything.
Yeah. And this time we win everything.
It's very possible in this days, but they look like they're not working well together. Granted, in saying that, the vetoes with Surge were very questionable, and it's unsure if maybe they knew they were going to get Surge first up, so they were playing a little bit of mind games, but if they were, it backfired fucking majorly. Like, now Surge has the mind games edge over them.
I can think you can say whatever you want about that Surge game, right? Rocker, bro. That Rocker game is more telling to me than anything else they did.
Yeah.
This whole weekend, bro. They can get 3. Like, if you get 3 by Surge, sure, man. They got the Thunder from down under. I hate when people say that.
On that Surge game is when you look at it from the winners bracket round 2, I think it was, where they versed each other in Major 3. It was so close to being absolute fucking FaZe whitewash of Surge. Like, if they didn't somehow pull off that fucking round 3 on the control, that would have been an absolute fucking whitewash like it was this series. And in a single stage, they've turned it around to be a whitewash towards Surge. I know Surge have picked up, don't get me wrong, but definitely not to this fucking level.
Yeah. No, it's just been a big surprise with FaZe this week, honestly, man. I didn't expect them to go this bad, this major, to nearly be, almost out of the top 8. If they had lost that Rocket game, they would have been probably bottom 4. The first time ever.
They would have went 1 and 4, I think.
Yeah, 1 and 4.
Did they go 2 and 3 or 3 and 2? 2 and 3.
2 and 3, yeah. What was I going to say? This is actually the first major, I think, of all time where we've had 2 teams go 0 and 5.
It is, yeah. In the CDL anyway, yeah.
And if Legion had won their game, it would have been 3 teams, which is nuts to think about. But yeah,
Jesus.
just absolute shit split for Mutineers and LAG. Absolute terrible split.
Yeah. On the plus side, though, on like the reverse of that, it was the first stage as well that we saw a team go 5-0 in Optic.
Yeah.
This year, anyway.
This year, yeah. All right. So, what do you think was either the game of the week or the best map you've seen this week, Cookie?
Oh, the map would have to be first hardpoint breach Optic.
Yeah.
I think it was. It was like 245. No, sorry. Thieves Optic.
Okay. That wasn't this week.
It was.
Oh, it was.
It was this. Fuck, which game was it? I had it written down to it. No, it was. Must have been the breach Optic one.
That was close. Breach threw that away. They should have won that.
Yeah. It was like 250 to 245, and on Fortress, and there was Beans and Kremp went absolutely fucking huge on that P2 to win it for him. Hook and Dashy went huge to fucking win it for him.
Yeah.
Ghosty had a good map though.
Actually, yeah, talking about throwaway maps, I think it was the first game of Minnesota LA Thieves. Minnesota choked it. Was it?
Yeah.
I think it was Mikado, if I'm not mistaken. Second here, I'll figure it out. It was either Mikado or Fortress, but fuck, man, what was it? Octane got a 3-piece to win the game at the end. Like, yeah, it was Fortress.
Fortress. Yeah. That 3-piece from Octane was fucking massive.
It should never have happened, bro. Minnesota should have won that every single day.
And saying that, if the cheese of Snake wasn't in there, he wouldn't have won it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, fucking, what was it? Brack tried to use that fucking cheesy Snake on Clayster, and that shit didn't work.
No,
the OG comes through.
Yeah. Although he wasn't shooting back on that. That was really weird. It was more like he was just trying to waste time.
Yeah. It was. He was scared as fuck. Let's be really honest. He was shitting his pants. He seen Clayster come through the door. He was shitting himself. Reed, what do you think's... yeah, I would have too. Yeah, Reed, what do you think?
I'll be back in a second, boys.
Sorry. Yeah, no worries. You're right. Do you think, man? Do you think?
That smirk his misses around the corner, isn't she?
I just want to highlight the map 5 between Legion and Toronto as well. That game 5 was fucking nuts, man. That was a good game.
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually some really good games this weekend.
100%.
Even though the scores might not reflect it, there's some really good games.
Yeah. So who is in your team of the week? We picked your 4 people. Who's going to be on your team of the week, Cookie?
Team of the week. Oof. Standy's got to be there after the performance against Ultra. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Now, Pred's the cop out. I'm not going to go Pred. I go him. Okay. I think I picked him twice.
I'm picking Pred.
Okay. I'm going to pick Krem as my other sub.
Yep.
Because of the way he's performed, especially over last weekend, was phenomenal. Basically put the team on his back. Struggled a little bit in, I think it was the search, but outside of that, played phenomenal in the respawn. AR-wise, I'm actually going to go Lamar.
Okay.
He didn't have the biggest stats, but he iced up when he had to. He got some of the most impactful kills in the series, especially against FaZe. And going 2 main ARs, not a flex this week. The other one is Octane.
Yes!
That play he did on the Fortress, as well as just his overall play in the games was so.
Yeah, no, he had a good
one game, but yeah, he smoked Rocker.
Yes, absolutely smoke showed Rocker this week. So I'm going off the rip. I'm not even going to fuck around. I pick Octane.
Yeah.
And my other pick of the week, I would say just this week, they did verse 2, I would say lower tier teams, right, than them. But Skies had an incredible week, man. He was looking really fucking good this week, man. Got a shout out to Skies. Looking better. So he had 2 positive series. Just looking like the anchor for that New York team. They're all going negative, apart from Hydra against the Ravens. But Skies, man, is looking good. I was going to go accuracy. I was yeah, you already picked it. I want to do something a little bit different. And I was already going to...
Who was yours? You said Pred.
Yeah.
Pred, Skies.
Octane.
I
can't pick my boy, right? I can't pick my boy. I won't double up, though, okay? I won't double up. Kenny has had an amazing couple of weeks. I won't double up, though, okay? I will go... So I'm just having a flick through. I'm just looking through. We got Pred. Fuck it. I'll go Hook, man. Hook is unstoppable, bro. He's so good to watch, man. He's almost as fun to watch as watching Shotzzy, man. The guy is unstoppable. That team right now is unfucking stoppable.
Yeah.
And I want to get onto Optic as his own separate thing in a bit. Because we want to talk about.
What's your team of the week, boy?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a weird one, but
Okay.
I like weird.
I've gone with.
If you look at my exes, you know that.
Well, no, it's actually not that weird, but I've gone with Kremp.
I picked Crump as well. Let's go.
I reckon Kremp.
Yep.
Kenny. Kenny's been playing.
Ooh.
Kenny turned up.
Mm.
Kenny turned up. I've been giving a lot of shit to Kenny, but he fucking turned up.
Yes, he has. Yes,
He
he
deserves a
has.
lot of it, but he also deserves a heap of the praise he's getting right now.
I've gone Ghosty.
Okay.
As
Yeah.
Okay.
a vet.
He's been real solid, man.
As a main AR, I've gone Clay.
That's fair.
A lot of respect for those
So-
picks, bro. There's a lot of respect for those picks, bro.
I've gone not just top 3 teams and picking out the best out of the top 3 teams. I've kind of gone for teams that haven't performed or clutched a win that made them in the top 8, like Boston did. Or someone that I've given a lot of shit to and haven't praised that much, but when they turn up, you got to give them credit when they turn up, you know?
Well, that's why I think we were
And-
pretty critical on New York, so it's good to see them, especially Sky's performing over the last couple. This weekend, you know.
Yeah, well, like, you know, Benny, I've always said, if they can't perform this year, Kenny's got to go. Like, he's not been performing, he's got to go.
So they always
But
say, wait for
bro,
champs, buddy. Wait for champs.
Bro, I saw
Got
him
chance
later on in the week, sorry. And his hard point is a control is a 1.17 at the end of this. Everything's positive. He's gone positive in search. He's gone positive in hard point and gone positive in control. And control was a 1.17. I think from memory, the search was a 1.07. And I think the hard point was a 1.14.
Okay, his overall stats for this split.
Yeah.
He's a late bloomer, bro. You know how, like, Benjamin is saying?
So his hard point is 1.23,
There you
S and E is 1.07,
Got that one
controls 1.14, overall 1.18.
I was not far off the
Yeah,
fucking
I'll
stat.
give you that. I'll pay that. I'll pay that.
Yeah, fair play to you.
I think, in my opinion, the whole Scrimbucks thing is so. You know how Benji was talking about Scrimbucks at the start of this year, and like everyone was roasting him for it because it's such a weird analogy, but that pays off so well for some of these teams. Like, I feel like Kenny's one of those players that all year he's just okay, and then by the end of the year he started to really figure out how the mechanics of the game work, and he starts to kick it off, bro. He's just
Is
at
the
the end of the
opposite-
year.
I'd say he's like the opposite of FaZe. FaZe always seem to pick up the game really, really fast.
Yeah.
Kenny takes that a little bit longer. LAT in general seem to take that a little bit longer, but once they pick it up, they're unbeatable.
They've got to figure it out, man. They've got to figure it out. I've been saying that all year. But off LAT, I'm not talking about LAT. Well, actually, we might be.
Can we just mention fuck phase with fucking Slasher getting 8 and fucking 20 something?
Fuck phase.
Come on.
It's fuck phase, right?
Fuck phase.
Everyone's saying, I hate everyone
I had
defending
Breaking
him.
Point stats up a second ago. Let me pull his stats
I
up
hate
for this.
everybody fucking defending him. Oh, Slasher gets a hard time, you know, he's a really good player. Sure, man, sure, he's a great player, world champion, right? Fucking perform then. Show me something. Show me that you're better than the other ARs in the league, man, if you really want me to take you fucking seriously, bro. People who have been performing, there's Octane, we got Ghosty, he's just come in the league, man, performing, he's showing something different, you know what I mean?
Fucking even Lamar's showed
Lamar,
up this stage.
right? Where the fuck is Slasher? I'm not going to give Slasher free fucking clout if he's not doing shit. And I have given him his clout. I've even said, if you're going to put through, I think it was one of these podcasts, we said, if we put together an S&D team, who would you put on the team? And I said Slasher straight away. Straight away, right? He needs to show me something.
So, his stats for this stage, so this is the entirety of the stage 4. Overall KD of a 0.87. His hard point is a 0.79. His S&D is a 0.91, and his control is a 1.04. So the only thing he's going positive on is control.
Which is one game mode, by the way, in a series.
Looking at the stats, though, for FaZe, there is a very unnatural negative KD. Simp is at a 0.95 overall.
Overall, this major?
This stage.
Yeah, true.
He's got a 0.87 in hard point. and a .97 in control.
Weird for him. Yeah, it's weird for him.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
So
Yeah. All right. Let's get into Major 4 then. Let's just get into the tournament here, mate. Who do you think is going to win Major 4? And also, who's going to be the MVP?
I think I said it. I said at the start of the stage, Optic will win, and I think Ghosty will be MVP.
Ghosty. Okay. Reaper.
I've got to go with my boys. They're 5-0. The actual give you a start. They're the strongest performing team with the map count as well, 13 and 3 or something like that.
No, that'd have to be 15 and 3.
15 and 3.
Yeah, 15.
15 and 3 is the strongest one since Cold War with FaZe.
FaZe, yeah.
So
It was 15 and 1, I think, with Cold War FaZe.
I believe.
Fucking disgusting in that game.
Actually, it's gonna kill me because you'll see my fucking. I've actually done my pick'ems already.
And you picked Optic to lose in the finals, didn't you? 2 thieves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, actually,
I did not prefer it, I swear.
you're
So
giving your boys clout.
Look, I love Optic, but I do think that Thieves will come through. And I believe that Kenny is going to actually get MVP.
All right,
I think he's going to turn.
Can you read my fucking mind, Reaper? Are you fucking in here right now, bro?
Do you just want me to leave? I feel like I'm third wheeling right now.
Just everyone be quiet, okay? The Thieves are winning the Thieves are winning this major, next major champs, bro. We're going on a run. I already said that, bro. It's happening. But Envoy is going to be MVP. He's been deserving of it, bro. And I feel like he's really going to show up.
Think should get the MVP, really?
Fucking
I
Thieves.
want Octane to get it.
Yeah,
I
Octane.
actually want Octane to get it.
Yeah, 100%. Octane's been looking good, man. I just feel like Envoy is so overlooked in this Thieves team, man. There's too many people on this team that, like, you got Octane, who is the main AR, the human tyrant, right? He's got his own YouTube channel and stuff, right? I know Envoy's doing the YouTube and shit, but he's just, I feel like out of all the players that have such personality, he's overlooked. He's easily overlooked.
Octane's more consistent in his YouTube as well.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I think Kenny's such a big personality. Draza is a humongous personality. Octane is just
Probably a little bit too
he's
big.
the guy. What was that, Cookie? Sorry.
His personality is probably a little bit too big.
I mean, I would say he's better than Sib right now, bro. I might even say he's the best flex in the league right now, bro.
Draza?
Yeah.
Okay,
Easy.
bro. Look,
Easy. Better than Dashi. Better than Dashi, bro. Better than
Dashi. You know how we're on the
Dashi.
same page? You know how we're on the same page? We've gone off that page.
He might be better than Dashi, bro.
Scrappy at the moment, though.
Yeah, anyone's better than Scrappy right now, bro. You got to go do a search practice once in a while, bro, to be good.
Scrappy's stats are still fucking ridiculous this stage.
Oh, 100%. Scrappy's a god, right? He's a really good player, but I just feel like he's young. He's just got to get it together, man. It's okay. And that doesn't take him. They definitely could win this major. They definitely could. But in my personal opinion,
hell of a lot for him to win a major.
Yeah. In my personal opinion, though, the Thieves are going to take this one out, man. I just feel like they've been bubbling, bro. They're at that point, the same point as they were in Vanguard, where they're just starting to bubble, bro. They're starting to set the simmer. They're going to boil, bro. I just hope that they don't boil out by the time champs comes through. I think they're just hitting their stride, bro. So.
And like you said, Benny, just to go on, sorry, before you move on, like you said, we're not a biased fucking podcast. We all have our
battle with this gun.
Bias on the city, bro. Bias on the city.
We all have our favorite teams.
Yeah.
We're obviously always going to go for them, but like when you've got to I'm trying to keep a positive mindset and say it how it is. I feel like Optic are on such a running winning streak.
They're super hot right now, bro.
Hot.
Yeah.
But when is that flame going to go out?
Yeah, 100%. Because that's what I'm waiting for.
I think they're going to get real far as well in the winners bracket, but they're just not going to be able to get the ice at the end of the game.
So for me, it falls down to if there was a week break in between week 3 of the stages and then the major, I would have picked somebody else to win. But because it's back to back in weeks, I think they'll keep the momentum and go and win the major.
Yeah, I actually tend to agree with that. Look, Optic is looking like the biggest threat right now. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm the biggest fucking Thieves fan in the world. But Optic are looking so damn good right now, bro. They're looking unstoppable.
Yeah.
Rap said it in the Zuma watch party. He
Yeah.
was there with when Karma was on as well, and he said it. He said that at this current stage, even in scrims alone, Optic are shitting on people, like absolutely wiping the floor with everyone. There he goes, and
They have
actually,
a close map in Hardpoint.
it's actually scary to verse Optic
Yeah.
at this current stage. But in saying that, what's to say they don't get over cocky? Like, look what happened with Ultra.
Mm.
Look what happened with FaZe. They've been one of the most consistent teams, top 2, top 3 in every major, and then look, they get too cocky, they get too ego, and they're gonna dip. I'm sorry. I love
Yeah.
Optic, but I just see them dipping.
I think, like as I think for me, it'll be after this major they'll take a severe dip because I think they'll win it and then just fucking get way too cocky going into Major 5. And I think they'll win this major, and I think they'll go out top 12 next major.
That's a
right
classic Optic thing. Hey.
And then they'll choke top 6 at
Nope.
champs.
Nope. I don't want to believe it, so nope.
Yeah. Okay. I get that.
Actually, fucking clip it. They'll win this major, go out top 12 major 5, and then they'll fucking win. They'll get top 6 at champs.
Okay, Cocky, Mr. Cocky, that I won this week's round of pick'ems.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfectly picked the double points.
You're not an expert.
No, it is. Not with this fucking.
Not this fucking podcast. All right.
So far predicted Optic perfectly.
I just want to mention one more team before we get off. Definitely, S tier. I'd say S tier teams right now looking S tier anyway. I would say Seattle Surge, man. Damn. It's good to see a Seattle Surge team with all the players doing something, bro.
Look at this guy shaking his head.
You don't wait, Reaper. You don't think you've seen Seattle Surge performing this week?
You said ST? I disagree.
No, I would say like if the ranks were possibility to win champs.
This major right now, there's only so far from the onlines, there's only one SG team at this current stage, and there's 3 A tier teams that have the potential to be ST, but they're not STs.
I just feel like I'm talking more in like regards to the top 3 teams to win the major right now would be Optic, FaZe, Seattle. Optic Thieves, Seattle.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think Seattle, man, in my opinion, they're looking really good.
Wait. What's this cookie?
I just don't understand. I don't know what everyone's disagreeing. They've been performing. All the players have been doing their jobs.
I'd argue there's 4. My 4th would be New York.
Say something, because I don't see it.
Okay, well, they've already won a major this season, so they know how to do it. They've got the experience, they've got the talent, and they're on the up. They'll go in with momentum and confidence. Yes, they've got a fucking, they have a difficult fucking run to it, but if they make Sunday, they're in with a very good chance to win.
Cookie wins 1 week of pick'ems and thinks he's the fucking major CDO expert, bro.
I've always got outrageous takes. What of it?
Mate, that's nuts.
Hot take. I think that Legion are going to be top 4 this major.
Right,
they're going to be my dark horse, 100%.
Yeah, I was about to say, who's everyone's dark horse team to win, alright?
Oh, fucking
Legion, yeah. I'm going to pick Boston. I like Boston. I really want to see him do something.
You think fucking difficult bracket to get through. They've got to beat
Boston are going to beat Optic or Ultra? Which one do you think?
Ultra.
I mean, I can see that.
Yeah.
They've already been once, to be fair.
Just make the losers bracket run, bro. You know, they're a team of half rookies, man. All you got to do is see Banks perform, bro. Just put on the show that he was putting on last major.
And we got fucking Scrappy and Hixie fucking perform as well.
Scrappy always performs. It's the rest of the team. The main one for them will be Kleenex. If Kleenex pops off, Ultra will be hard to beat.
Yeah, I don't think they're a dark horse team, though.
Very, very tough thing. And my dark horse is Legion.
Yeah,
I think Legion are going to go on a run.
I just want to see Boston do something, bro. Like, I want to see them be in a final, man. I think they've got the talent. I just think they just need to put the work together, bro. Like I think New York's a good take. I think they could win. The only teams that can't win really is like Rocker, LAG, Ravens, and Florida. They're the only teams that can't win at all. There's no chance, right?
Sorry, say that again. Which ones?
Event 100%.
Rocker, Florida,
Ravens.
LAG, Ravens. Yeah,
That can't
What's
win
the-
what? Sorry.
the major. They can't win.
Have
like,
I still got my bet on Ravens?
Talent-wise. Talent-wise.
Oh, talent-wise? Well, we did say
I
Rocker.
think Ravens probably have the talent
Yeah,
to do
great.
damage.
What?
I'd argue Ravens have the talent to do damage, but not necessarily win.
This motherfucker definitely got a bet on them to win this.
I'm double checking my account. Okay, hey, hold up. My bets. Right. Yeah, I do.
I really enjoyed.
501.
I really enjoyed putting money on CDL games till I got a mortgage. Don't get a mortgage, Rip. Don't buy a house, bro. Just spend money on random shit.
What do you think?
Or
of
put
what
the
at
money
moment?
towards betting for
I'm paying
teams
off
in,
this fucking
Yeah,
place.
yeah, all right.
put it into lotto.
Cookie, don't
Probably more chance.
get a mortgage, okay?
No,
I know the pain of a
house,
mortgage.
you
Don't
know?
worry, I know the fucking pain of a mortgage.
It hurts. It's crippling.
Especially when the
Can't
fucking
just-
mortgage repayments just went up.
Yeah,
Fucking
again.
hell.
I got like my
Fuck
third.
me.
I got my third letter in like a month, bro.
Nah, I got investments, and I'll keep doing my investments till I got enough to buy a house.
Sports bet is not an investment, Cookie. Again.
I have actual proper investments. Okay.
I need hook me up. Hook me up, Cookie.
Believe it or not, I do actually have some semblance of money.
Hook me up, Cookie. I need some investment
Which
tips. Bro.
after this, I may be doing a CS:GO case opening, so that's really not helping my argument on that one.
CSGO crates are not investments, Cookie.
You get a knife.
I'm not gonna Dragon Law.
Doesn't that just go
use
to
that
Steam,
from a cat.
Steam coins anyway, so you can't even fucking use it?
I've bought majority of the keys for the case I've already got, but there is about 20 that I can't get because my Steam account is locked from too many purchases at once.
All right, we're doing that thing where we're way off topic.
Okay.
Is
let's
this a
get back on
CDL podcast? I forgot, bro.
Esports.
It's an
It just says
esports
esports.
It's
podcast.
Well, CDL is going at the moment. It's an esports podcast when there's no CDL on. Okay.
I am Rio CS:GO. That's currently going as well. Just you said it's currently going. Something else
I
out
was,
there.
I was letting them. All right. How do we think Expo has affected Control?
You're not
think we're
really
gonna
seeing
see
that
it.
much.
Do we think it's
we're gonna
good?
see
Do we think it's bad?
No, I think
think
we're
it's
going to
good.
see a shitload of it in this major, like the
It's
actual
better than
major.
Fortress. That's all that matters.
No one that versus Optic should pick fucking Fortress
All thieves.
or Thieves. To be fair, I no, but in
The
saying that,
octane on that map is doofy.
no Expo with Thieves is diffy.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I
I'm
meant.
saying
Sorry.
no. I said no one's going to verse Optic in Fortress.
Yeah, Hardpoint Fortress.
That's
Yes.
Optic's fucking jungle. Like they
Yeah,
fucking you
both-
see
both of
Shotzi
those.
jump from fucking window to window. Like he's a
Oh,
fucking
they were talking
monkey.
about Expo, sorry.
No, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I reckon we're going to see a lot of
I would-
Expo because teams are going to have to veto certain maps.
I would
Well,
shell
look,
Optic on
Fortress isn't
Expo.
in it anymore though.
No, he
Oh,
means
true.
but he means Hardpoint and Search. They're both dominant on both those modes. They're
Yeah,
huge.
but
dude.
it's
They're
in those.
yeah. No,
I know
no.
what you mean.
He means Fortress. I thought what Raper meant was Fortress Hardpoint and Fortress Search. They're fucking dominant on both of those mode map combos.
I don't think anybody is going to be playing Optic on Fortress Hardpoint since they have 3 fucking 100-point club teams, and one of them was FaZe.
Yeah, I would not fucking verse them on Search either.
No.
Fuck that. Don't verse them on Search and Fortress either.
The issue is you ban fucking Fortress against him, and then what do you play? Mikado. They're undefeated on Mikado. Or you play Hydro, and then you've got fucking Mr. Dolphin Shotzi over there.
Well, I mean, you probably have your best bet on Hydro, to be honest, against them in
Have your
Hardpoint.
best bet.
Yeah,
But
that's
you
the
know
best
what?
bet.
You know what? Optic we're going to do.
I think you, depending on team,
Veto Hydro, and their best 2 maps
Yeah.
are in the full. That's all
Yeah.
Optic has to do. Just say no Hydro.
I think like the only
Fuck
team I
rubbish
could
shit,
see
man.
maybe going up against them on Fortress would be Surge, because they're pretty good at Fortress as well. I know,
Okay, Seattle for Seattle.
I'm agreeing with you 100% on that one. The other one, Boston. Boston's pretty good.
Yeah, no, Boston's alright.
Boston got shut on.
They got just lost. They just lost to
I
Optic.
don't
didn't they?
know, but fucking what else are they gonna play them on? Fortress is their best hardpoint.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But in saying that, the reason why I said Seattle really was because Seattle have the great thing that they do, and they veto. They don't
Veto Hydro.
veto. They don't veto their opponent's best maps. They
Yeah,
No,
usually just
so-
play
they
their
did
best.
their worst, and so their two main vetoes for hardpoint this year have been Mikado and Hydro, which isn't bad because Mikado is they are like Optic have not lost on Mikado since Ghost has come in. They're 7 or 8-0 on it,
Mhm.
and Hydro. I mean, as it's not so much that Optic's better at the map; it's just annoying. Fucking having Shotzi pop up from the 8 different fucking Gaza holes that he can pop up from. So like you're better off than going against Optic on Hotel and
Embassy.
yeah.
Yeah. If you're the thieves, you want to catch them on Hotel or Embassy. Which good luck. Just good luck. Because if I'm Optic and I'm versing thieves, Hotel's gonna be an auto veto for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they'd end up on I reckon if those two verse each other it'd be Mikado Embassy.
I just
Because
think
both
that
teams like Mikado.
in saying that on the second breath and saying that that's if thieves turn up, because they have been completely reversed at a hotel.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's just they do look good. That was an outlier.
Hotel hardpoint.
so I would say that their probably best bet is probably an Embassy, because I actually see
Embassy for sure.
I don't see Optic actually that strong on Embassy.
Yeah, no, that's more of a phase map, I would say. And everyone's looking good. Actually, you know what I would say? Their
Seattle?
embassy, their
Seattle Embassy is really
everyone's isn't it? Everybody's embassy search gotten a lot better since phase decided that they were good at that map. Hey, everybody's. I think everybody over the whole leagues, they're fucking their embassy search.
Yeah, they've been scrimming the shit out of that.
Yeah, as you would, man. 'Cause they were so dominant on that. Phase
And they'll
was
be
so
looking
dominant.
at every gameplay and saying that, you know what?
Yeah, they've
Phase
learned how
do
to
the
play
same
it.
thing every time. They just didn't know how to break it, and now they've learned how to break it.
All right, boys. So I just quickly want to dive. I know this is a CDL podcast, but I think this is CDL mentionable. We played a new game this week. xdefiant, boys. Give me your first impressions about xdefiant.
More bugs than ants laugh.
Yeah, what?
These
what about
motherfuckers.
it?
These
I think I
motherfuckers.
played one game.
I've
and
played.
I
All right,
played
well, fuck all y'all. I've played I've played a whole bunch of games, man. That's a good. It's good, man. It's good. Aside from the fact it's a beta and there's no release date, and you know,
Yeah. Outside of the netcode issues, which are plaguing it pretty badly for Aussie servers anyway.
yeah.
Like you'll run around a corner and then you'll fucking be dead 2-3 seconds later. And the progression bug we had the last couple of times we tried playing it.
Yeah.
Outside of that, the general feel of the game feels phenomenal. It feels like Ghosts had a baby with Black Ops 4.
Yep.
It's got the Ghost style movement with a little bit of the advanced movement from Black Ops 4, with also the ability of like Black
I would
Ops 4
say
operators.
I agree with you mostly there, but I'd say it's more the ghost build maps, bro. I'd say there's more ghost size and like shit all around the map, bro. The maps are so fucking well designed, bro. They are so all of them are fun except for that Times Square map.
I don't mind the Times Square, but
I don't like it personally. I don't like that
that's
map.
fine. I'm not a huge fan of the Adelaide.
Yeah,
Escort
Escort.
Heights, I think it is.
Okay, yeah, I like that map. See, I think that's really like. I actually quite enjoy like the high ground, having to look up a bit and whatnot.
For me, now, there's just so many things that you should be able to shoot through that the bullets hit and the bullets don't go through. Like the bushes you get, you should be, you're looking over them, but you're still shooting like an invisible wall that's above them.
So
This
this,
is a little bit annoying.
I think we could all agree this game probably needs another 6 months in the oven.
Yeah,
It's
I
playable.
also was going to say I do actually enjoy playing the game when you can play it. Once they fix all the bugs, it will be actually a really good game to play.
Yep.
I do like the map designs, but I like the map designs because it's a 3-lane map.
yeah.
I think it will like for majority of what I play, I enjoy more 3-lane maps.
A lot of those dumb
yeah,
cunt.
just-
Sorry, mate, I didn't mean to cut you off. A lot of those dumb cunt like Infinity Ward dumbasses that play they're fucking 0.5 KD cunts, right? Like, oh man, I wish we didn't have 3-lane maps. It ruined Call of Duty, right? This game, I forgot what 3-lane map design was like, bro. These maps are so well designed, and they're all 3-lane, but they all feel so unique, man. Okay, it goes to show that you can do 3 lanes, but uniquely. Like if you take.
Sorry, continue.
If you take Black Ops 4 as an example, right? Yeah, bro. Okay, a lot of those 3-lane maps felt 3 lanes. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Very samey, right? But everyone forgets they made that game in fucking like 10 months. They rebuilt the whole fucking game in 10 months' time. All the maps, all everything, right? Cold War, they had fucking even less time to do so. Right?
Yeah.
Treyarch are just they're that good.
Huge fan of the maps on Cold War. But anyway.
Understandable. They had fucking
That's
8 months. They had 8 months to make that game, bro. 8 fucking months.
Best map on that game was still Raid.
Bro, dude, but like Moscow had its moments, right? It was a good search map.
Moscow, Moscow Control.
You guys didn't like Garrison?
No, I was sick of
I like Garrison Control. I think Garrison Control is good fun.
Actually, you know what was the best map on that fucking game? APOC when it came out.
Yeah. That was a fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Imagine getting maps come out and then brought into the rotation for rank. That's nuts, bro. That's nuts.
Maps in control.
What?
Expo's in control.
You know that Expo.
But no, in regards to the maps, like as you say, like you play Dumbo, which is like a very square box map. You got the 2 big buildings in the middle. You got your main hard point, your P1, straight in the middle of it. It feels very different. It's got the 3 lanes. You can go left, right, straight down the middle. But then you play, say, something more along the lines of that Adelac Heights. You've got your 3 lanes as well. You got your middle, left, right. Your middle's down a little bit.
Yep.
You go underneath.
There's a middle top, middle down.
Elevated. Yeah. Your right part's elevated. You can shoot across, and then you've got other ones.
Yeah, that's
do feel that a little bit different. They've all got their little bit of.
That's what I was going to say as well, though.
Yeah, they're all bright. Yeah, go on, Red.
Brightness. There was another map that we're playing as well that has. It was a hard point. We're playing. Me and Cookie were playing one of the first games the first game that you actually played on it. Cookie. It was the shopping center.
A lot of games.
Yeah, the shopping center? Okay, yeah.
Yes. Yep.
I like the fact that you run straight up the stairs for the first hard point, yeah, but you could also go down the bottom, wrap around, and there's that back ramp that you can flank. And I love that idea.
Imagine moving fast enough to flank.
That's a big thing as well. They've put the elevation into it, but they haven't made the elevation absolutely fucking stupid. Like, you look at that P1 where you can overlook all that outside back park area, and there's a couple of points out there. But you know what you can't do from that P1 where you overlook the entirety of the park? You can't actually beam people off the points from that. You've got that point that's down underneath to the right a little bit. It's very, very hard unless you've got someone standing in the fucking open to beam a person off that point. The one in the back left. There's cover for them. Yeah. So they can... Yeah. Like, the only reason people are getting beamed off those points is if they're standing in the fucking open and it's their own stupid fault.
Or...
These power positions, although they're power positions, they're not make and break for the fucking game.
Comms, movement, bro. Comms, movement, cover. There's all that, right? This game is so... I couldn't believe... I can see it already how team focused this game is going to be when it comes out, bro. Trades are, like, necessary. If you want to play properly, not just pubs, trades are so fucking necessary.
I think it'll be very much on par with, like, Overwatch and Halo.
Yeah, I think in Halo more than anything else, bro. I think Overwatch is a bit... Because Overwatch is very team focused. Like, I think it's more. I think it's more further.
More so, when I say Overwatch, I mean, like, them hard point... Like, when they do a full 4-on-4 hard point fight, it'll be very similar to, I think, an Overwatch fight because you'll have, like, a lot of the abilities popped. So it'll almost end up like an Overwatch fight where you'll have a shield going on in front, you'll have a heal popped, you'll have these damage abilities popped on top of that, and it'll just almost seem like an Overwatch / Halo fight.
Yeah, I'd say because I think it still has xdefiant still has that ability where if you're good enough, you can still make that huge play by yourself. If you
run that Spec Ops motherfucker at Etchon.
Yeah, dude.
Up the entire team, just pop.
But look, balance yet again. Almost. Yeah, but like yet again, it's balanced. 2-shot unless it's a headshot, right?
Libertado, we want to go down that path.
Yeah, well, like it's a beta still, right? It's a beta, right? And that 200 health, right? But you don't get it all the time. No. And it's not a fucking mercy res.
The only thing I've got with the Libertado ult, which makes it absolutely fucking ridiculous, is people can stand in to have 3 people shoot at them and they don't die. They heal so quick. that they're able to withstand it.
I think that's more down to netcode. I think we can't just like say it's overpowered until we like see some changes to the netcode, and then we can figure it out.
American servers though as well, where they have less netcode issues.
In the showcase though, that 200 health wasn't nearly an issue. It wasn't even nearly close to an issue as it is like in the current servers that we were playing on. Like you're gonna need some team shots to get a 200 health player down.
They were playing that on LAN, which I don't. That might play a bit of a thing on it too. But I mean, even for that little pill pop thing you got for Libertata, that gets regen really quickly, and you can heal yourself in an instant from 10 to 120 health.
Yeah.
Which, if it's going to be like, maybe they just delay it a little bit. You know how like on Black Ops 4, the med stick, the jab.
It wasn't that. It's not that quick. That jab is way quicker than fucking the pill pop.
The pill pop's instant.
No. What I'm saying is, like what I'm trying to say is that pill pop's still 30-second cooldown.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, for it, I think they make it do it more along the lines of that stim, where it's like it gradually goes up. It's not an instant straight to 120. Like it gens really fast. Yeah. But it's just not instant.
Okay. Well, off the abilities a bit. What about the movement, man? The movement in this game, it's super crispy.
I get absolutely fucking dumpstered, and the netcode can't keep up with it, and people are jumping across my screen a little bit. But once that's fixed up, I'll be able to track people a little bit better. But some of the movement I've seen is ridiculous. I can't do it.
I do think the controller input needs a bit of work. I don't know how you felt about it, Reaper, personally, but I'm a controller player. I was playing keyboard and mouse this whole weekend. I did not like it on controller. Reaper,
his headphones have died.
Oh no. Oh no, he's got to get the AirPods out, bro. He's going to have to get the AirPods out. Look at him, he's so confused. What do I do? This is the best. Or does he know? Does he know we know? I wonder if he knows we know.
He definitely can see us smoking.
He can't hear us, bro. He can't fucking hear us, though.
We can say fucking anything right now.
Bro, that movement in xdefiant is so good. The slide is so crispy, bro. The sniper is so delicious. Fuck off, bro. Fuck off. It's so crispy.
The only little bit of movement that they need to fix up a little bit is the mantling.
Okay.
The mantling's sometimes it will mantle properly, other times you're just instantly above.
Yeah, okay. Like, I'm going to tell you, because I played the alpha, this game already feels a lot cleaner than the alpha felt. A lot more bugs in the alpha. Like, just to see the fixes that they've made in just, about a month and a half, it really goes to show me that they give a fuck about this game, and it's going to be good. I got to play the cleanest for the first time this week. This time around. Because they're still going. But if you want to play xdefiant, by the way, if you're hearing this right now, go download it. Go find a code. There's somebody on Twitter fucking tweeting it out, bro. Go watch it stream for 30 minutes to get a code, man. You need to play this game. You need to experience it. You need to experience this game. If you're a Call of Duty fan, you need to experience this. It's better than Shadowline. This game is better than Shadowline. This game is better than Livefire, which is a game I played, which is like inspired by Black Ops 2. This is probably the best. This is probably the best Call of Duty replica I have ever played, and it feels fucking good.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah,
just a little bit, right? Just a little bit. But no, for sure. Like, once this is a finished product, it's going to feel crispy.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, there we go, he's back. I know for the last bit of this week when the beta is still going, I'm definitely going to hop back onto it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've been keeping up to date with the Twitter of it just to see, and they're very, very open to the public on Twitter.
Yeah.
Every issue that they've come across, they've tweeted about it, and they're like, "Yep, we're on the fix to it. We're trying to fix it." Every few hours, there's an update of where they're at with it. Whether it's for PC, for the consoles, like when we had the bit of the server issues where we couldn't join at all. The PC patch came out first. With the tweet of the PC patch being released, they did also say that the PS5 and the Xbox One had been delayed a little bit and that they'd keep you updated. Within 2 hours, there was an Xbox and a PS5 tweet in regards to when it was coming out.
Mate, they give a fuck.
Been on top of everything, and I've got nothing but props to them.
Yeah, they give a fuck about this game, man, and I'm happy to be here playing it.
We've all been giving it props with a lot of the things that are going on, but for me, I love the mechanics of the game, personally. But for you guys, it's fine. But for me, it hasn't quite hit the sweet spot yet for time to kill.
Okay.
I don't.
Too
For
quick.
me,
Too slow.
too slow.
Really?
I personally
Okay.
think it's too slow. So I was using the M4.
Yeah.
From
Mine
I,
beamed.
I don't feel personally. I don't have the shots as you, Cookie. All right, relax. But I'm just
Well,
saying.
Debatable.
I don't feel at long distance I was able to beam as much as I wanted to.
No,
Um,
M4 at distance struggled a bit for sure.
I've-
AK at distance I beamed.
I feel like what's the map? The jungle map.
I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I can see it in
Okay,
my head.
so-
Can't
I heard.
One of the points is in the back right hand corner, and there's that channel that goes through the back that you could wrap around. I was shooting people from the right hand side, for example, down that lane.
Yeah.
And because I got Liberato, they fucking 120 health. I would be beaming the shit out of them, but I only get like 11 12s,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, I'm dead because I've hit 2 great headshots, and it's 80 and 80, and I'm gone straight off the rip.
Yeah,
So,
the headshot multiplier is really strong as well. I will say that.
Yeah, compared to the body shots, I guess you got a point.
I think there's just giving it time to get used to the rate of death, like where you
But
should
we
be.
haven't had a decent TTK since Black Ops 4.
Yeah, look, I'm
Even
not,
Cold War wasn't that. Like, Cold War was pretty quick for that style game.
I'm not shitting on the game at all. Trust me, I love the game at the moment. It gives me that old school COD vibe, and I love that. But it's just getting back used to that time to kill. Like you say at this current stage with Modern Warfare 2, the time to kill is literally 0.5 of a second. Like you walk around a corner, you're dead.
Even Vanguard was like that as
And
well.
Vanguard was quick as well. And to be fair, like a Cold War was still faster than what this is personally for me.
No, it was 100%.
But yeah, it's just adapting back to that.
Yeah.
And I personally feel, and I think you boys have said it as well, where you're fucking around that corner. 100% you're around that corner. But somehow they've got that miracle shot off and you're dead.
Yeah, so that's definitely desync. Definitely some server issue they got to get some fixed up. So
other than that, like I said, I've got nothing.
Oh.
I've got nothing bad to say about the game. I think it's going to be a great game when it actually gets all fixed.
what did I was saying before, Reeve, I think your headphones died. What do you think about the controller input?
I'm a controller player. You were playing with PC, I believe, Benny.
Keyboard and mouse, yeah.
It's not one of those games where aim assist. Look, boys, it's a fucking cheat code. No, I feel like I was getting shat on quite a bit from a keyboard and mouse player, and I think it's more heavily.
Using
It's more based.
aim assist?
What?
Were you using aim assist? Because I know you're going for COD.
I was just using the normal, whatever
Default settings, yeah.
default settings. So I'm pretty sure it would have been aim assist on.
Yeah, probably.
But I wasn't feeling like it wasn't as, like, for example, COD where you aim and it's straight on the person. You still got to adjust your aim for it. It might be like it goes towards the person, but you still got to aim it up a bit to get a headshot. You got to aim it down a bit. But I think that once I kind of started towards the end playing by myself a little bit, starting to get the movement. Like you can.
That's what I'm screwing on is
you can still slide cancel in this game, like, but it takes the exact timing, and you'll feel like if you play controller, you'll feel like the controller's like full fucking vibrating because it doesn't like you slide canceling, but you can do that movement, and I feel like if some of the pros do go towards xdefiant when it comes out, there's going to be some movement gods.
I think it'll be very similar like CS, where maybe not so much the top echelon of players will go across, but that like challenger level bottom of the top tier will go across. I hope it's like Halo though, where the fucking esports are combined, like mouse and keyboard converts controller.
I'm with
I
that. I'm
hope for that.
down for that. I'm fucking down
I'm
towards
gonna be
that.
pro.
100%.
Like, it's not like COD where I mean, Halo's a little bit aim assist is ridiculous, but Halo just suits controllers a little bit better.
See,
But
I'm against that as more of a
Um,
controller based player. I'm more against that because
yeah.
no. Alright, hear me out. I get that there's not much different with the aim, but the movement on a controller and the movement on a mouse and keyboard.
Favors controllers.
No, you can turn on a fucking dime. Do you know how long it takes me to fucking turn around in a
Yeah,
circle?
no, but you're not talking about you didn't say aim. You said movement. You said moving around. That's what I thought you meant.
But I'm just saying, like, if you're running straight and you want to quick, you
There's pros
hear
and
someone behind you,
cons.
you can flick a lot
Yeah.
better. With me, I can't turn that fast. I'll get shot in the back.
Yeah, but
You
also
guys-
being that TTK where it is a lot more bullets to kill.
I think they're gonna fix that. To be fair, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think.
I think
It's not
honestly, I'm
much.
chalking that to netcode and server issues. I'm really chalking that inconsistent time to kill to that.
No, I'm not meaning inconsistent. I'm just meaning the general time to kill. Like, it's that Black Ops 4 rough timing of TTK.
Okay.
Right. It favors controller a bit more. Where if you're good with the controller, like top tier with the controller, it's the same as Apex because the TTKs are higher as well. The aim assist when you're really, really good with the controller is better than mouse and keyboard where there's no aim assist because tracking and being consistently on them favors that little bit of aim assist. Like, it's easier to miss 2-3 bullets with a mouse and keyboard than it is with a controller if you're on a high level.
Alright.
I'm talking about pro level here.
All right,
though.
I'm pulling this back because we're just going to go down the rabbit hole. Keyboard versus controller. Okay.
Pros and cons.
It's pros
For
and
both
cons,
sides.
yeah.
For both sides. It'd be interesting. At least if they do one tournament where they verse each other, see how it goes.
Yeah.
Boys, can we just do something quickly? Can we pull out our fantasy team for for Breaking Point?
Yeah, well,
Okay,
let's move into that. We'll do the fantasy teams, and then we'll move straight into our brackets for the major. Okay.
I was hoping
Yes,
we'd
please.
avoid the fantasy teams.
Oh, okay. Really?
I mean, I think most of my boys did all right this week.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe not.
One of my boys did fucking dog shit, but anyway.
One of my boys did really, really good. Actually, two of my boys did good. Two of them are probably going to go out top 12 anyway. Too much faith in the Poms.
All right. Somebody streaming their screen.
Yes.
We'll get my boys shit ones out of the way first. That's the one I want. This side. Alright. So, I got two of the Ravens players, which automatically puts me right down the bottom. Look, they started real well end of stage 3 and major 3, and then but I got Ghosty and Standy, and they're making up for me big time with points. Standy 336 for $5. It's fucking ridiculous.
Some of us also got Standy, by the way.
Yeah, so you'd know it. And then Ghosty's doing pretty big for me too with $7. And Captain.
Okay, well,
The
Benny,
Ravens boys are really letting me down. I'm still
Benny-
top 100%. I'm that good. Still outside 10,000.
I'm going to put mine up next because I know you have beaten me with your selection as well. So,
Hey, Major's not here yet.
Do they do double points for major?
No, Major goes off placings. You get extra points for a good placing.
righty.
I'm
So-
screwed.
Is that mine? Was mine right? Mine okay?
Yes.
Okay, so I went Simp still as a captain. He's not been performing. I'm actually quite disappointed in that.
Yeah, not for a player.
But
Such
yeah,
a small point difference, by the way.
I got Kremp in there as a new player into the league.
Hey.
$5. He's been. I thought like I said last week, I thought when Vivid left, I was chalked straight off the rip.
Graham's probably got you more points.
But my
than
big
he would've.
boy has been this man here, Octane,
The turret.
the turret Octane, and he's been killing it. Sim's not been doing too bad still for the placing of Ravens.
And for $4.
And
Yeah.
for $4, you can't go wrong with that.
I think he's got the most points for the Ravens players because my two are 160s.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, but my big boy, I wish I put him as captain. I've been praising him so much this last online games, but he's been doing well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
yeah, top 50%.
but wait, the point difference between our totals is like not even 50 points.
Oh, real?
It's yeah. No, sorry, it's 56 points total is the difference between me and
damn.
you. So I've got I've got Celium as my captain, which seeing his phase has been having a bad split. Of course, I've been having a bad split, especially when I picked such a good team. Celium, but $9. Yeah, I had to pick him. He's such a good player. Wish he had better performance. As my captain, I should have put Draza there. Standy, as you said, $5, good pick. He's having an absolute fucking split. Hixie, he was a cheap pick for me, man. I just expected Toronto to do better this major. I hope they don't get dropped out of the tournament straight away, and I might be able
Still
to.
should get pretty decent.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get top 10%. Hopefully, if they get a good placing, you know what I mean. And obviously, Draza's probably the best Call of Duty player that's ever touched the sticks.
From Alaska, maybe.
Yeah, ever in North America.
Alaska.
Yeah, so that's my team. I'm only just doing better than Reap, so it's anyone's race this one, bro.
See,
And
but see,
unless
what,
Ravens win.
what you favour there, Benny, is your teams, all 4 teams in those picks that you've got, their placement will be higher by a long shot.
That's the plan.
I
That's
mean,
the plan.
Ultra could go out top 12.
Yeah, but I'm thinking more of the other 3 teams now.
Yeah, but I also think Ultra won't go up top 12. I think they might go out top 8 or top 6.
Yeah, I can't remember who they'd verse in losers round 2.
Yeah,
we'll get to that, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
So let's get to pick'ems then, I guess. Hey.
You seen your Sharon, Benny? Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll start. I start every week, so everyone can steal my picks. It's fine.
Well, you were up on the screen. If I was up on the screen, I would have done mine first.
You know what? I've got mine pre-picked.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter for Reap. He does his last. Reap does his last. It's official.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, because
he's done. He's ready to go.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, because after this, I'm pretty sure I just want to mention one special event that we're doing this week, or maybe.
Yeah.
And then we'll get out of here. So I'm going to go Optic 3-0 off Rip. I think they're just going to come out with a fire, bro. I don't think anything's going to stop Optic. We'll just see a repeat on Boston, bro, you know. So I'm going to go Vegas 3-2 over Subliners. I just think they're slightly better right now. I just give them the edge, you know what I mean? We are going to LAN. I just give them that slight edge over New York right now.
New York have won the LAN.
Yeah, I just personally think that this Vegas team, like, this is Subliners and the Vegas team, bro.
Yeah.
It's just, you know what I mean? Like, they're just it's just hot 3-0. Come on, are we even fucking around? Yeah, nap time. Where you at, bro? 3-2. This guy, bro. This guy wouldn't be the Thieves, bro.
Did you pick Thieves to win or Rocket to win though?
Yeah, no, but he still put it at a 3-2, man. He should have been putting that against FaZe, mate. He knew we were gonna read that shit on the pod. He knew. He fucking knew, I bet. I'm going to go 3-1 to Seattle. I just think they're the better team right this second. I would say the Search. And that's a fair take. I think FaZe is probably better than Seattle with Search and Destroy right now. Yeah, maybe they take the control, but depends on the vetoes and whatnot, obviously. So let's head down to elimination round 1. All right, I see Toronto taking this 3-1. We'll go with that. Honestly, this could be anybody's game right here.
Depends which teams turn up.
I'm going to say 3-2 to New York over Florida. I think Florida will...
Game 5.
They'll be around 11, bro. They're going to be fighting and Florida will fucking choke it. I guarantee it. They're not. So this team isn't Optic, so they're not going to win. Let's go. Oh, this is the Burger Bowl right here, bro. This is the fucking Burger Bowl. I'm gonna go Minnesota 3-2 over Ravens. I think they've been looking better this stage, even though Ravens actually managed to get a win out over a decent team. Legion's a good team. Rocker pushed FaZe to that final game, bro. So I'm gonna give it to Rocker. And then I'm going to go FaZe 3-0ing LAG. I just don't see LAG turning up this major. We'll go Toronto over New York 3-2. Another hard 3-2 there. I'm going to go FaZe 3-0s Minnesota just to end it. You know what I mean? Get Rocker the fuck out of here, bro. They pushed them last time. I don't think FaZe will let that happen a second time, bro. They're having a hot elimination run so far. All right, so Optic versus Vegas. I think this is finally where we see Vegas falter. I'm going to go 3-1. I'm going to say Vegas takes the first hard point. They look hot, okay? And then they just lose the surge, definitely lose the control, and then they'll lose the second hard point. I'm going to say this is going to be a tense fucking game, but I'm going to say 3-2 to Los Angeles Thieves. It's going to be a hot
this
one.
could arguably be the game of the weekend.
I'm with you 100% there. So I'm going to say Seattle goes over Toronto. I think this is where their hot run ends, and I think it's going to be a 3-0. I think Seattle come back with the fire, bro. They got that composure. And then I'm going to go hot take of the weekend, bro. I'm going to go Vegas over Atlanta 3-1, okay?
Okay.
And knocking FaZe out early. All right, so we're going to go Surge versus Vegas. I'm gonna go Surge. I'm gonna go Surge 3-2 over Vegas. No, 3-1. 3-1. Okay, I'll give Vegas the Surge again. Reaper, you're smiling. I don't like that.
He's got
Put it this
Legion
way.
over Surge.
Nah, put it this way, we're very similar.
Yeah, so far mine's going to be pretty similar up to a few of them, yeah.
So now I'm gonna go the double point game. This is a double point games, boys. These are all double point games. I'm gonna go. Oh, I hate doing it. I'm gonna go Thieves over Optic 3-2. 3-1. 3-1. I can't do 3-2 because I feel like if Optic pushes Thieves to a search and destroy, I reckon Optic take it, especially if it's any map that isn't like what? If it's Fortress Search for the last match, which I believe Optic will have the last map pick, then I think Optic will take it. So I'm going to go 3-1 to Los Angeles Thieves. I think they'll need to win it. I think Optic drop down here and they go 3-1. I'm going to go 3-0. I'll say they're hot 3-0 Seattle. Let's get them the fuck out of here, bro, okay? They come back with the fire and we're up for this last game.
Okay. Interesting.
Optic Thieves. Honestly, I think Optic probably has the better map pool of the two. So I don't think Vitas will have.
They will go in warm too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. It's gonna be an even. I forget it's not a 9-round thing anymore. So look, I'm gonna stick with my guns. I'm gonna say Thieves take this one 4-3. It's gonna be a fucking close one, bro. Game 7.
You know what? I'm not working next week either, so I'm up and watching this.
Yeah, I have to work the Monday, so don't get me started.
You working Monday?
Yep.
I'll watch it by myself.
I'll be watching it at work. No boss, bro. No boss. I've saved my predictions with Thieves being the champions, not losing any games this weekend. So I'm gonna go with that. I usually don't like picking my team to be the winner, but here it is, bro.
Fuck off, you don't.
I honestly don't. I hate doing it because it just feels like it's bad juju. So,
Wait, do you want to go next? Do you? You don't want me to go next?
I've already done them.
Well, while we're here, boys, while you're discussing that, let me show where's nap times.
True. Has he done his yet?
Yes, he has. All right, so he's got Optic beating Boston, fair. He's got Legion beating New York. It's a fair.
Let me just FaZe beating. Oh,
yeah, we're all
similar to you.
Very similar. So, Toronto over Boston, closer game. Yeah, closer game. Yeah. New York over Florida. Fair enough.
Hey, wait. We got problems with Elim round 4.
Well, we'll get there. Okay, we'll get there. Rocker, he's got Rocker over London 3-0. That's fucking generous. I feel like that's generous, bro. Okay. FaZe over LAG, fair enough. Toronto over Subliners. Whoa, Rocker over FaZe. What?
Don't hate it.
Fuck FaZe on this podcast, baby. You know where we stand.
Yeah.
Winners round 2. He's got Optic to beat Legion, fair. Thieves to beat Surge, which is I think another fair pick. He's got Seattle going over Toronto 3-1. Vegas going over Minnesota, which I think is pretty fair. Oh, you're right. Yeah, this is fucking weird. He's got Legion to go to Surge. Yeah, okay.
So he expects the Legion to win 2 hard points and a control or a search, or 1 hard point, a control and a search.
Them winning control is hardcore. Yeah.
Yeah, and winning 2 hard points over Seattle.
Yeah. So he thinks Optic's going to beat Thieves, which I think is a fair pick. That's a fair pick right there. I think Legion's going over Thieves.
Bro, don't laugh.
Okay,
Don't laugh,
they can do
'cause
it.
this can
They
happen.
can do it. They could do it. You're right. You're right. It's just,
You haven't seen what my picks are gonna be.
I feel like
just
I feel like he's trying to troll me here without even being here, though. You know what I mean?
he's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, and he thinks Optic's gonna go over Vegas because he's a fanboy. Okay, fair enough. All right, I am done. Let's watch Reaper. Reaper, where you at?
Yo, mine's up, yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty, so I have Optic over Boston 3-1 as well.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bit more of a whitewash. I think Legion are gonna win 3-1, and I think that the only map that they're gonna take is probably the first hard point.
You
Subline.
think Legion's gonna win a control?
Yep.
Damn.
What? What?
Okay.
I think
I'll
I
go
think
for it.
I think they're coming out hard. Like out hard. Winners round 1, no brainer for me, 3-0.
I think
These
that's
over
probably the
Rocker.
safest pick out of all of them so far.
Yeah, can I put a double points on that game, please?
I've gone Surge over Phase 3-1. I don't think it's gonna be.
What map do you think FaZe wins on that one?
I'd take the control.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting. Okay.
I see. I can see that.
Elimination 1. I think Ultra is gonna go 3-0 over fucking Boston. Boston gonna get double limb.
Okay.
As much as I hate to say it because I want Boston to win it. Look, I don't care. Look, I'm not gonna be too phased about my points if Boston do win because I'll be happy. Regardless.
That's fair.
So I'm just going from previous game matchups and stuff like that in my head and how they went beforehand, and I think that Ultra can do it. I've gone 3-1 over Subliners and Mutineers.
Yep.
When we get down here, I've gone Ravens to beat Rocker.
I'm glad I'm not going to be the only one.
Elim round 1. I reckon it's going to be a close game, but I reckon that, I reckon Yuli turns up with no crowd on LAN. Yuli turns up.
Got this a fake major. Yeah, true.
And then, no brainer for me with the FaZe versus Gorillas.
Yeah.
That'll be a 3-0.
Hey, but wouldn't it be a sweet story if Arcides knocks FaZe out, double rounds them? That'd be a sweet story.
That will be a very sweet
I'm
story.
happy to tank points
Yeah.
and pick Gorillas. I will do it.
See, the thing for me is it's a happy ending regardless. You know what I mean? I would love to see Arcides do that, but with him laughing at the camera when they lose that bad, he's not serious at the moment.
Oh, he's going to take that game. Will be serious for him.
Yeah.
In Lim round 2, I've gone Subliners over Ultra.
Okay.
I reckon it's going to be
I'm
grind,
pretty sure they
but
versed in stage 4 week 1, and I think it was 3-2.
I think it's going to be grind, but I think Subliners will win 3-2. Elim round 2, FaZe will win it 3-1, I believe, over Ravens. I reckon Ravens are still going to win the map over FaZe, but they're gonna lose 3-1. Going up to winners round 2, Optic are going to beat Legion 3-1. I think Legion are going to shock the CDL League, and they're actually going to win the first map.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought the same thing, bro. Yeah.
I think they're going to win the first map, the first hard point, where Optic, and it's going to be on one of Optic's stronger maps. I think it's either going to be Mikado that they're going to beat them on, or
My thought, that's in my head, yeah.
a Mikado, or what's the other one?
Hydra.
No, fucking the other one.
Fortress.
Fortress. I reckon they're going to shock.
There's
Well,
strong
I reckon.
all 3 of those.
I
Maps.
think they're going to verse him in a fortress, and they're going to beat them in a fortress. Quite well. Then I'll go in round 2. I reckon LA Thieves are going to beat Surge 3-1.
Dog shit take.
I think it's going to be a very fast game as well. I think it's going to be a quick 3-1.
Dog shit take, but okay.
A Lim round 3. I think Surge bounce backs and beat Subliners 3-0. I think they just do what they did with FaZe and just say, DoorDash is at the door. I'm going to get my food. And absolutely shit on them.
Give them the food because.
But I went the same with you, Benny. I reckon my hot take is fucking Legion is going to beat FaZe And you know what's gonna happen as well? You're gonna see fucking Clayster get up on his fucking computer and start screaming over the fucking.
I can see it.
Phase
I can
team.
see it. Yeah, I can
You're
see it.
dog shit. You're dog shit.
Yeah. I made you. You are my sons, bro. That's it. Yeah.
I can
What
see
was
him.
it? Slasher said, "I taught them God."
Yeah, I taught them
Yeah.
God. Yes.
You taught me, Con. I taught you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I just hope that happens. That's just something that I will be over the moon if that happens.
Yeah.
Then,
Fuck face on this podcast. We say we're not biased. Fuck face. Eh?
then we go into Elim round 4. And that's where I think the fairy tale story ends for Legion, this major. But if they do reach top 4, massive props.
Yeah. Massive props.
Fucking massive props.
That'd be the best Paris Legion since
I reckon this
Vegas.
major is going to
can't
be.
stop.
Yeah, I know. I reckon this major is going to either solidify Vegas's top 8.
I think that I tend to agree. Where I think this will put a big gap between 8th and 9th.
Yeah. So another thing is, I've gone Optic versus Thieves. I've gone 3-1, but hear me out. I think
say
that
that.
Optic are gonna be firing shots at the Thieves, but the Thieves will bounce back and beat the Surge
So exactly.
3-0.
I did exactly the same thing, but the opposite way. True.
I think Seattle Thieves are gonna beat them 3-0, but I reckon the Thieves are going to get revenge back over Optic and win it 4-3. And
7 as well.
I reckon it's going to be a complete reverse sweep.
Oh wow.
Oh.
1, 2, 3 Optic, 4, 5, 6, 7 all Thieves.
They have that potential. They have that potential of just heating up. Yeah.
Or it'll either be that or it'll be 1, 2 Optic, 3 Thieves, 4 Optic, 5, 6, 7
All
will
thieves.
be Thieves.
True.
Interesting.
But I think that game, if it does happen, is going to be one that's 250 to 247 hard points,
Yep.
round 11s, fucking clutch up in the controls. I think it's going to be, personally, in my books, these two teams are contenders to be champs at the end of the year. Clear contenders for me. I don't see FaZe the way they're going being there at the moment. Ultra fell off. So right now, the two most consistent teams from now will be these two.
Yeah, I agree. I actually fully agree with your take. I know they're the most two liked teams on this podcast, but I tend to agree. It's good to see our teams doing something, Reed.
It's not the two most liked teams because this one likes Seattle. This one likes fucking Seattle.
Seattle!
It's Seattle!
Yeah, he pretends. He pretends he doesn't support Seattle, but he does.
Don't so much support the team, I support the player.
Oh, that's a shit take, Cookie. That's a shit take.
Yeah.
I have a big soft spot for Boston because Den's the GM.
There's no way. There's no way that the Seattle could ever lose to the Thieves, bro. Shit take. Save the predictions.
Yeah, screen 2.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Yeah, fucking hell. Jesus. Alright, where are we? Off the get-go. Texas and Breach Optic versus the Battle of the Greens. Optic 3-0.
The future is green, right?
Yeah, the winner will be on the green team. Legion Subliners, I also tend to agree with you boys with the 3-1. Thieves Rocker 3-0 Smokefest, not even going to be fucking close. It will be over and done in no time. I just also realized that game starts at 3:30 a.m. God damn it.
Jeez, bro.
Surge phase, I think this will be a Smokefest as well. I think there'll be a mental edge of Surge over phase. So I think it'll be a straight 3-0. Maybe the Surge is close, but I think the hard point and the control will be pretty big gaps. Now, this is where I change up a little bit from you boys. I actually think Boston will beat Ultra 3-1.
Okay.
I think, as Reap said, with it being a fake LAN, I think that will help Crimp get into it as well. And I think that will also do the reverse for Ultra, where Ultra kind of really plays on that LAN sort of vibe. I think not having that crowd will also work against them a little bit. Subliners, Florida, I think that'll be a straight 3-0 smoke fest. Here, I'm going to do the same as Reap. 3-1 Ravens. I think Rocker come out, maybe win a hard point research. That's about it. Ravens win everything else. And just for shits and gigs, 3-1 Gorillas. Fuck it,
Man
why
does
not?
not care about winning the money at the end of the season, eh? He said, fuck that. Fuck phase, it's more important, bro. It's a lifestyle. Fuck phase is a lifestyle, bro.
You can do it too.
Yes!
Sorry about that.
That was the best thing I've ever heard.
Breach Subliners, I think Breach will beat Subliners in a game 5.
Damn, bro, you're really putting the fucking stock in the breach, aren't you?
And then Ravens Gorillas, it's Battle of the Bowl number 2.
Boom bowl, let's go.
I think Ravens will come out on top of this 3-1 as well. I'm not wholly and solely doing this for my fantasies, I swear. Come on, Yuli and Nasty, do something for me, please. Okay, back to winners round 2. This is also where it's going to change a little bit for me.
Oh.
Actually, no, sorry. Game 5.
Spicy takes.
I think Legion might catch up. I think this stage, Legion now coming on a little bit more on the get up sort of thing, really plays into Clay's mentality, and I think he will absolutely rally the troops for Legion in this major. I don't think they'll win, but I think they'll do some upsets.
Against a 5-0 team that's on a hot streak that are
4-1 team.
TJ Halley is going to beat a 5-0 team right now, bro. 6-0 by this point.
Schools will be going 0-5. I'm more on Clay and Standy got to really step up for me.
It's 4v3, man. If Vegas wins a fucking 3v4, bro, good on them, bro, okay?
And then Thieves Surge for game 5. I reckon game 5 round 11. I think Surge catch up. I mean, as I mentioned when you were doing yours, Benny, this will be game of the tournament. I reckon it could go. It will be game 11. It could go either way. I'm just tipping the Aussie to come out on top. So
I don't support Surge. I don't. I swear.
I just said Aussie. Aussie.
Yeah,
Predominant word in that sentence was Aussie. As soon as he leaves that team, they're in the dirt.
Who were you giving clout to before? Who were you giving clout to before? Oh, yeah, that's right. Accuracy.
Oh, yeah, but he's like you and Clay.
Yeah, but...
He's exactly like you and Clay. Thieves Breach, I think Breach's run will end here. I think Thieves will do a hot 3-0 over these boys. Optic Ravens, this is where Ravens will lose down as well, hot 3-0. Not even close. Actually, 3-1, 3-0.
3-1. They always get a map on them.
That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. They do, don't they?
Always get a fucking map on Optic.
Yeah, I thought, fuck it. Optic LA. Now, I said Optic were going to win this major. And oh, no, it worked. There we go. So I'm going to stick by that. I think this will also be a game 5. Maybe not around 11. I think Optic will run away as a 6-3 for game 5. Winners finals, Surge, Legion. Imagine if this is actually the winners finals. It'd be fucking ridiculous.
Hey, your pick'ems would be not chalked. Okay, you'd have the best pick'ems.
You'd call me a pro after
I'd
that.
give you the $5 right now, bro, okay?
I think Surge will come out on this 3-1. Then Optic Legion in the elimination finals. Unfortunately for Legion, Optic coming off the game 5 against Thieves will be hot. Going straight into it, it will be a Smokefest 3-0. And then I think Optic come up from the lower bracket and win in a 4-2.
Okay.
And Ghosty MVP.
Mate, if Optic lose, bro, it's chalked. You're never going to be able to predict anything ever again, Cookie, okay?
If Optic lose?
Yeah.
Well,
You've been champion Optic winning this. You've been champion Optic winning this since, like, Major 2, bro, I feel like.
Start of this stage.
Yeah.
And a Major 2.
Yeah, I actually do. I feel like since end of Major 3, though, end of Major 3, you're like, yeah, Optic's going to win.
End of Major 3, I said Optic will go on to win Major 4.
Yeah, I forgot it was Major 4. Yeah,
End of Major 3.
Yeah.
That's correct.
I've been right so far. And did I click save? I did. Cool.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming by. One more thing before we finish up tonight. We're doing a gunfight tournament, hopefully on Tuesday, Anzac Day for us Aussies. You know, it's a day off for everybody. You respect to the troops. We're doing a gunfight tournament. There'll be some money on the line. We'll be taking it a bit too serious. So I'll tell you guys now. I don't think I've explained it to anyone really. I'm thinking we're gonna, if it's 4 teams, we'll do a group stage at the start to get seeds, and then do a bracket from that. So everyone gets a fair shot. We've put our money in. Everyone gets a fair shot. Everyone versus each other.
Like a round robin,
correct. Yes.
Seedings.
Yeah, round robin, map count, all that shit. Okay, so I'll put a little spreadsheet together and we'll get that sorted.
Back to back. Back to back. Yeah, that makes sense at all. We're going back to back.
Well, you know who my duo is going to be. I'm thinking. Well, there's guaranteed 2 teams now. There's going to be money in the line. It'll be pretty serious. Winner takes all.
Guaranteed 2 teams.
Yeah, guaranteed 2 teams.
Might have to make it a best of 12.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it'll be fun. It's gonna be a fun Tuesday. You all should come by. You all should come watch.
Drinks.
Yeah, drinks. We're gonna be talking shit. There's gonna be heaps of shit all going on. I've got the Discord still set up with the tournament, so whoever's not playing can join and watch and stream. So there's gonna be multiple streams going on. I'm hoping to coax Crosso and Naptime into it too. That'd be the 3rd team. We just gotta find one more team set of people.
And someone?
I doubt Third Eye's gonna want to play, man, or pay for that matter.
No, pay.
Yeah, but I'm sure he can find $5. I'm sure he can ground it up on the couch cushions or something.
Nah, he didn't even want to pay for fucking pick'ems, and he's winning.
Yeah, true. But winner takes it all. Winner's gonna take all the cash. Fuck, if it's gonna be me, just is it gonna be us 2 teams? We're gonna do hard points. We'll run it up all day. We'll do like 10 maps or something. If we can't get
13, we can take control out. We put gunfight in, so it's search control gunfight. Search hardpoint gunfight.
I'm down. I'm actually down for that. Actually, yeah. I'm down for that. I am fucking down. I'm down for that.
2 best of 9s. Winner takes all.
Oh yeah. Well, you'd have to do 3 best of 9s in case a best of 9 is won on by each team.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long day of games, but I'm keen.
Mate, if we get 10 packs of drinks, we're good.
Yeah, you're right. So there will be something on Tuesday. Come by either me, Cookies.
Alcoholic beverages, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's gonna be something going on Tuesday. Come by. Definitely swing by. Me or Cookie will be streaming it. I guarantee that much. Maybe
both of us.
Yeah, if maybe Crosso can be involved. Hopefully he can be streaming it or something. But there's gonna be games on Tuesday. Please swing by. Please come say hello. Don't be shy because we're going to be screaming at each other, being extremely unshy.
Join in with the screaming.
Please, yeah, it's going to be a good time, man. I can't wait. The gunfight tournaments are always hype as shit, and it's always a good time, man. Final thoughts, boys.
Fuck up. Fuck face.
Fuck face. Fuck face.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. All right. On that note, I hope you all enjoyed my new setup. I put this on together for you. Okay, sorry. And
doesn't look any different.
No, it's just this one shelf. So I've got all my CODs here, so that I own, like all that I could find. I own more, but
yeah, we
I'm going to save my old age.
This is my rusty Advanced Warfare case. It's very rusty. I used to live in a basement. Okay, so all my shit rusted, which is really annoying.
That was dope, though, to be fair.
It's funny that we both looked at the thing and it looks the exact fucking same.
Man,
I thought you changed the Pokemon cards around a little bit.
I have changed the Pokemon. You noticed that, but not the whole shelf I changed, apart from the Pikachu.
Yeah, sure.
I noticed your 2 vapes there.
That's been there the whole time. That has been there the whole fucking time. This has been here. This is almost unchanged. I pulled out my cards to make a new deck.
2 top shells I've seen.
I've got the Atlas book up here too. I'll pull the screen back a little bit. Got the Advanced Warfare Atlas book up there.
No, that one's down in
review.
That one.
Well, this one's like because it comes. I own it for both Xbox One and 360. So I own 2 of these fucking weird books. It's just game art type shit. Look, I don't have a copy of Black Ops 2 on my shelf, but I have a copy of fucking Ghosts, bro. Okay.
I mean, that The hard case looks dope, though.
It is pretty
Was it
nice.
hard? No, it's a steel case, isn't it? Not a
Steel
hard
case, yeah. And the only steel case I
Yeah.
have here that isn't rusty, or it's kind of only a little bit rusty, is I own a copy of Django Unchained. This is one of my favorite movies ever. And it's a
Great
steel
movie.
case. Steel case.
Great movie.
Comes with a little like comic.
I had the
Really
steel
comic-
case
this is
for Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
Shit was dope.
Is that the
I
one-
got it on PC.
Yeah, true. Because there's a steel case that came out with Modern Warfare 3 that had like places for all the Modern Warfares to go in. I have it in that case. I gotta find it.
What the fuck is that? Like a
Also
little
for the
pistol?
PC.
Yeah, it's
Is that like a little
this
pistol?
is I don't know if you are familiar with Overwatch, but
Nerf.
this is Diva's gun.
Yeah.
Something with a bunny blaster?
I don't know, man, but
I think that's what it's called.
I was
Mate,
good.
If I got, if
I was
got
good
that
with
right-
this shit. I was good with this shit right here, bro.
All right, nice. Anyway, I would like to say to everyone to. I think I froze.
No, you're
Hey,
good.
didn't-
Well, you guys are frozen for me. But I'd like to say to everyone, have a good Australia Day. Raise a glass to the the
Yep.
fallen soldiers.
Yep.
Also, maybe go to the pub, play a bit of two up, have some fun.
Yep.
Be with family, be with mates, and yeah, raise that glass and be sure to raise
Yeah.
that glass.
If you
Maybe
can-
go to the footy.
Yeah,
Watch
it-
the.
No,
watch the
no,
game
no,
live.
no, 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 no. No, don't go. Come to us. Watch the gunfight tournament. Like, what are you doing, Reaper? What
I
are you
don't know.
fucking
It's
doing?
Community Day.
Screens nowadays, they can watch both.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ooh. Go watch the Roosters and the Dragons play, and come watch
Yeah, I'm
us
not-
as well.
I'm gonna watch the AFL, but I'll still be playing in the gunfight and still win while
Who's
watching
this
the AFL.
guy, bro? Who is this guy? Wait, Reaper, why are we
Do
inviting
you
this guy?
forget where I live right now?
That's why I didn't answer if I was going to be his Jewy yet. So.
Wow. Okay, I guess you don't want to go back to back. That's cool. I see how it is.
Motherfucker wants to watch Collingwood play, bro. Okay,
Mm.
But it's more so watch them get beat. To be fair,
fair enough.
it's like
Levels.
Collingwood's like Manly. You want to watch them get beat.
Yes, true. Well, happy Major 4 and happy Anzac Day. Respect to the soldiers. I mean, we'll be doing a podcast that night on Anzac Day anyway, so you'll see our thoughts next Tuesday.
Be a little bit of a drunk one.
Yeah. Gunfight tournament and straight into a podcast after it. We might all hate each other by that point. We might have talked a lot of shit. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this
Especially
major.
if Optic win over Thieves.
You know, if Optic beat Thieves for the fucking chip, bro, I'm taking that gunfight tournament. I can't let you have 2 wins on me that weekend. I can't do it.
If Optic beat Thieves in the final, it'll be even easier because you'll be tilted before you get even loaded.
Nah, me and Jules will be trying
You'll
our
have
asses
your
off.
tears crying, fucking streaming down from your ass from the day
Nah,
before.
man, nah.
Let's go, Optic.
Green wall, green wall, green wall, green wall. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning to the IGL podcast. The best way to spend your Tuesday night. Love you all. Peace out. Goodbye.
Ciao.